Hey, Melissa with GO-180 Fitness. Bring you some neck exercises. Anytime I have trouble, I tend to focus on learning more about that area. I've had some stiffness in the neck, so I thought I'd bring you a few of the exercises I've been using that have helped. We're going to start by massage. So just reach right over, doing a massage right up the left shoulder, all the way up to the base of the skull, around behind the ear, all the way back down again. We're going to do that twice. I'm going to assume that you're sitting at your desk, you haven't been doing anything, you're not warmed up. And so this is a great way for us to warm up the muscle before we move it. You'll notice the progression of our exercises as well. Start easy, and then we get into a little bit longer holds. Make sure that you're sitting with great posture. You want your chest to be lifted, back to be strong. Shoulders are back and down if they're stationary, which they're not right now. Think about where your ear position is. Should be right over the shoulder. Massage that twice, completely all the way up, all the way back down. Next, we're going to be interlacing our fingers behind the head. So I interlace my fingers, starting at the base of the skull, just drawing forward. I'm tucking my chin and just drawing my fingers down, using that to get a great massage as I work my way down the neck, pushing through all 10 fingertips. And work all the way down to the base. I'm going to do it briefly, but you can do it as long as you want. We're going to roll into our next exercise. With our next exercise, we're going to extend the arms out. Thumbs are up. Make sure, again, you've got that nice, great posture, natural curve in your back. Looking to the right first. Inhaling in the center, exhaling as you look to the left. You want to keep great posture for this one. You want to keep your breathing flowing. We're just holding it for the length of your breath. So usually it's just about 3 or 4 seconds. We're still, again, assuming that we're coming from a cold neck, cold muscles, so we're using this to warm up. Your thumb just gives you a target, helps open up the shoulder a little bit. Also gives you an idea if you can move your head more from one side to the next. All right, back to the center. Arms can come down, and we're going to look up and down. When you go to look up, think about leading up with the chin, lifting the chin up as you tip the head back, leading down with the chin, stretching down to the chest, really arching through the back of the neck. You don't want to think, I heard somebody call it Pez head. You don't want your head to just drop back. You want to think about the neck being engaged, lifting the chin. Same thing, coming down, I'm really arching through the back of the neck, bringing my chin to my chest. Our breathing is inhaling in the center, exhaling as we go up. You should feel this all the way down through your middle back when you're tucking your chin to your chest. Last one. Make sure that you didn't start to hunch your shoulders up. I felt mine starting to come up. Drop them down. Excellent. With our next one, we're going to bring our arms up and we're going to open the chest. As we open the chest, think about bringing your elbows back. Think about your hands coming back as if they were going to push against an imaginary wall behind you. Squeezing the shoulder blades to the spine. And when we come forward, our hands clasp together and our head is going to tuck down in between, tucking the chin, reaching out long through the fingertips. Good. So we're going to inhale as we open. Exhale as we fold. If you've done any of my yoga classes with me, you know this very much looks like the move that's called the cat and the cow, or the cat and the hat, as a lot of my kids call it. You're moving through some mobility of the back, so really think about arching. Think about your breaths. Again, inhaling open. Opening through the collarbones and the chest, exhaling, really drawing the shoulder blades away from the spine, tucking the chin down. One more time. Good. Our next one, we're still going to do seated. You could also do this with a non-stretchy band. If you were standing, you could secure it under your foot. But what you want to do is attach your hands. So I'm going to start on my left side. I'm attaching my hand, keeping in good posture. It needs to be that your shoulder is in good alignment and you're able to hold on, so that as I pull for my stretch, it prevents me from pulling my body over. I want the stretch to be all here in my neck. So I inhale here to start. As I exhale, I'm dropping my ear towards my shoulder. Inhaling back to the center. So as I exhale, I'm dropping my right ear down towards my right shoulder, holding that, and then coming back. And again, I wouldn't recommend that you hold it too long at first. If you're doing this for an extended amount of time, after you do 3 or 4 warm-ups, then you could hold it a little bit longer. We're just going to do one hold. This next one we're going to hold for 10 seconds. So keep that attachment. Think about the stretch being through the side of your neck, down to the shoulder. Hold that there. Our next stretch then is going to stay in the same hand position. We're still going to stay on the left side. Come back to center. You're going to tilt the chin back. So it's just like you're starting to lift it up into the side, or you can think about putting your ear over your shoulder. Same thing. Keeping that angling. It's going to stretch your neck in a different spot. I'm bringing my chin back down. If you think about tucking your chin in your collar, if you were wearing a big collared shirt and you're just tucking your chin down in the collar, that's where it's going to be. If you want to add to this stretch at all, I'm going to hold this for a few seconds here. On my final stretch forward, if I want to add to that stretch, you can just bring a gentle tipping and stretching through there. Good. We're going to come to the other side. So now I've got my right side attached. Make sure you start with that great posture. Head is lifted. Stretch is through the right side. Dropping your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Bringing it back to straight. And again, make sure that you're attached far enough down so that stretch is happening in the shoulder and the neck. You're not just leaning your body over to the side. I like to just pace these with my breaths. As you inhale to the top, you can exhale as you fall to the side. This last one, we're going to hold it for a few more seconds. Good. Never push past the point of pain. This should be a comfortable stretch. Coming back to the center then, we're going to tip away. So I'm tipping my chin up, letting my left ear go right back over my shoulder. Then I'm bringing my chin down like I'm tucking it in my collar again. Really go through that range of motion. I'll lead with the chin. My neck stays active the whole time. It's not just falling into any of these positions. Good. With this last one, go ahead and hold it up. If you think about your neck has about 7 overlapping layers of muscles. Hold it down. Again, if you want to add to this one. So massage is important as well as moving in all the different directions. And if you think about your muscles, they're mostly made up of water. So hydration, I'm always harping on water. Hydration is key for your neck muscles. Good. So the other one I'd like to show you is a more aggressive turn to the side. So you're going to bring your thumb right in front of your ear along your jawline. Make sure your shoulders are dropped down. As you exhale, turning the head, and you're just using a very gentle pressure. If it hurts at all, do not press through this one. Other side. Make sure you drop down that left shoulder. Good. So you can alternate side to side depending on the tenderness of your neck, or you can go back and forth in and out of this one. I'm going to just do a few quick ones to the same side. And 3 to the left. Again, make sure you keep that right shoulder dropped and that left shoulder dropped. I think if there's anything else you want to do. I would like to massage again really quick, but that's really it. So start right at the top. We're going to do little circles from the base of the skull all the way down. And if you want to check to see if you have any more mobility, you can again put your thumbs out and look from side to side. One more quick note, while you're doing that chair hold, if you want to add to it, you can add a very light tension, but I wouldn't do it on the first time you go through this series. You add a very light tension. That's it. Let me know if there's something else you'd like to see. Hope to see you at the gym.